Hey, we're Dan and Jason, authors of Blueberry and Pancakes, published by First Second Books, and Barb the Last Berserker, published by Simon and Schuster. And today we are really excited to talk to you about some of our favorite comics.
And we both picked Calvin and Hobbes, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think what I loved so much about Calvin was like he felt like a kid like me that was like kind of a prisoner in this world, and he was always up against like teachers and his parents, and he was totally misunderstood, but he had this huge, awesome imagination that he was always trying to express. And I don't know, it was really fun. He seemed like a really smart, relatable kid, I guess, is what I really
Yeah, totally. No, his imagination was like a huge part of it, right? Because it's like you could have I loved just the Calvin and Hobbes like conversation strips where it's just like them sitting by a tree talking or something like that. But then he would do these like crazy adventures where it's like Spaceman Spiff in these insane alien landscapes, or like this like T-Rex attacking this classroom, right? Yeah, or a whaling ship, like so awesome.
a whaling ship. Yeah, no, there's so many great little character moments and little insights in here. They're just, I think that was the other thing, right? It was like there's the fantasy element of it where you could go anywhere, you could be a spaceman, you could be on a whaling ship, but also like the tiny little details felt so relatable and real. So it really grounded it all. It was like,
it's so human.
Yeah, so observational, like so spot on to what it's like. Okay, so we thought we're such big fans of Calvin and Hobbes, we thought we would draw them in our style. So let's just see what happens if we bring Calvin and Hobbes into the treehouse with Blueberry and Pancakes.
Is Bill Watterson litigious?
Yeah, we're gonna find out. So let's start with Hobbes, and Hobbes is like kind of this taller character, not maybe like a slimmed down version of the Pancakes, and got these short little legs and like a nice big tail. And then
he's got that white belly.
Yeah, it's got that big, and there's always like a puff of hair there.
Yeah.
And then just like dot for eyes. And then also this kind of cool expressive brow, right? And then so kind of similar. And then the long arms. Like I love the long arms.
Yeah, totally. He's also got kind of like he's got like a mask almost. It's like he's got like a white face and then like these whiskers, these like spiky whiskers that come out on the edge. Yeah. It's cool. There is something about like applying someone else's design to your characters that you're like, oh, this is how they do it. Like this is like what makes it work.
Yeah, it's like redrawing someone else's, like, and these ears are totally wrong too. He's got like round ears. I was trying to remember what he looked like, but I've got the book like sitting right in front of me. But it's like those round ears are really important. And then like the big scratchy stripes are really fun.
Those stripes give so much volume, right? It's like they're always bending around his form. It's such like a brilliant design thing. Because it's like the characters are really graphic, like they're really simple, but they feel like they exist in the world, right? It's like they feel like they have weight and they have volume and they have all this cool stuff.
Yeah, they totally have so much volume. I don't know.
That's great, man. That's awesome.
Well, do you want to take a stab at doing Calvin?
Okay, sure.
I'll give you the hard one.
So can you see it?
Yep.
But Calvin is like this big head.
Yeah.
He's got this like little body. And his legs are even smaller. It's like he kind of has these tiny little black legs, right?
Yeah, that's great. That looks really good.
And he also has like these like long arms.
Yeah, he's got like dot eyes mostly, but then sometimes he can have like big wide-eyed eyes.
His face is so expressive. Like he's got the best face.
And he's got 4 fingers and a thumb. I never actually counted them, but
he's got a lot of Charlie Brown in him, doesn't he?
He totally does. Like,
and he's got a big triangle mouth.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know. This is totally like, I'm not sure. It's not totally like Blueberry and Pancakes, but
that feels really good. I think the only thing maybe is like the back of his head. It's his head is always kind of like a 3/4. So like
Oh, you're
one side
right.
has the ear and the other side doesn't.
You're right. You're right. And his head actually, I think it's a little bit. It's not a perfect circle. It kind of does this thing.
Yeah, which I think is useful in terms of like the audience always knows which way he's looking.
You're
It's like,
right.
yeah, that feels like pretty close. That's pretty awesome, man.
It's like it feels a little bit sacrilegious to like draw Calvin for some reason, but it's kind of fun too.
And also, it's like I feel like drawing a character is a great way to kind of like take a closer look at the character and find out like what's working about it.
Well, this was really fun, and if you guys want to, it's like draw along with us.
Totally. Do your own drawings of your favorite comics. Totally. No, it's great. It's amazing. It's kind of a perfect comic.
It's like one thing you could do to avoid that is like you could just become a comic book artist and refuse to grow up.
Oh, nice. That's a great segue into, yeah, totally.
Just make comics for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And check out Barblast Berserker. These comics are in bookstores right now.
And Blueberry Pancakes. Blueberry Pancakes Danger on Mount Choco just dropped January 4th. Go out and pick one up. Pick one up for you and one up for, your kids.
I got one here.
Okay.
All right, we're Dan and Jason. See you later. Thanks for checking it out.
Signing off.